Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Yeah. Mickey rolls by the minute, thinking in and out of the box. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Oh yeah. So let's get into it. Don't you wanna do it? Listen every day 'cause he got something to say. Funny little chatterbox. Mickey talks.
I think we're live with no video today, Mick.
It might be that way, buddy. I don't know what's happening. It's
Let's see what happens here when I
real
press,
shame what's going on here.
when I press that button.
Hopefully it'll work, guys. We are having major difficulties up here at Natalie's. We apologize. We're not sure how this
What
is going
is
to go
wrong?
in the future. I don't know.
Let me count the ways
Yeah.
that this broadcast is going wrong today. It's a very Spinal Tap moment, very
After our
appropriate.
awesome night last night, our Spinal Tap moment.
Yes, so our mics are crackly,
Everything just sucks today.
bad connection.
Yeah.
Our camera's having issues today.
Yeah, we have just, it's where we are in Fallston. It's like a tough internet connection.
Yeah,
And yeah, we met. You know what I want to do, Matt?
we're going to be with you as long as we can today.
Yeah. You know what we should do is just switch over to the computer camera.
No, it's going to be worse. It's going to be awful.
All right.
Episode 117. This might be our best episode ever.
Yeah, this is going to be a great one. It's about 12 minutes long.
And you'll never see it. You may never see it.
Want to thank Natalie's Seafood Kitchen in Fallston. What a great place. We're so happy. They've been so awesome to us, as you guys know. Natalie's Seafood Kitchen is the best. Come up tonight. Beautiful night out, isn't it?
Oh, my God. Perfect.
It's
Really
just
is.
incredible. And we could not be more happy that we're still doing this show, buddy.
Tiki Bar. They got all their Ravens stuff up here now because they're doing the Ravens tailgate here.
That's right.
Live music pregame.
Yep.
Sound during the game. Food and drink specials, giveaways.
What's today's date?
Today's the 12th.
So this Sunday against the Browns, we're playing the Browns, but the Bo Daddies on stage at 9 a.m. kicking off the Tiki Tailgate here at Natalie. So get up here if you want a good time to hang out and watch a Ravens game. It's a great, great place to do it.
What's your favorite dish up here?
It's so hard, man. Well, they change the menu a lot because, you know, it's what good restaurants do like
Sure.
this. My favorite all-time dish has been the tuna poke.
Yeah,
You know how much?
Yeah, I know. You've eaten that almost every time you've been up here.
Yeah.
The crab cakes for me are probably the staple.
Crab cakes are incredible.
Yeah.
I've had so much. I love the lobster ravioli I had. I love they have a flat iron steak
I was
here
just going to say, the steak here is amazing.
Incredible, man.
And if you ever come here for dessert, you got to get the banana split.
They got it off the menu.
Did they really?
They gave it a break.
Oh, no.
They gave it a break.
All
I
right.
can't believe it.
You come here, you demand that banana split.
Everybody
back,
demand
all right?
the banana split return. I apologize if my mic sounds like crap. I don't know what to do.
We got to sit very still.
Yeah. I might go try to ask Lamar if I can borrow a 58. I'm not kidding.
Different microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to jump over there real quick, see if I
Go
can?
ahead. I'll thank everybody for.
All right, you do your thing a minute.
Yeah, so we got so many nice emails from everybody who attended our event last night at the movie theater. We had Never Never. So let me thank Never Never first. The original Spike and the original lineup all came out and just sounded incredible as expected, of course. So they made the event very special for us. And then we gave you the chance to see Spinal Tap 2, which I thought was great. Mick and I will probably get into it and talk a little bit more about how we felt about the movie. But thank you to everybody that came out. We got a really nice email earlier today. We had a bunch of nice emails from people who were at the event, but I'll read the one that Mick posted up on the that I'm just talking about that incredible email that one of the
one I posted?
Yeah, we got a bunch of great ones.
We
but,
got so much feedback from last night.
Trying to find it. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, you can go right to my page. It's on there.
Yeah. Hi, Matt and Mickey. Just wanted to send a quick note to say thank you for the epic event last night. We had an absolute blast. The venue was part of the local music scene for the past 100 years. Give or take a few decades. We love seeing the original Never Never. Those guys are incredible. And Spinal Tap 2. We are officially hooked on the podcast, and it's now part of our daily conversation. Very well done, gentlemen. I hope this continues for a long time. So thank you. Yeah. We left them anonymous because we didn't ask them if we could publicize their email.
Yeah, I didn't want to. That's not fair to do to anyone.
Yeah, so thank you. And we got emails from a bunch of other people today as well. Did you see all those?
Yeah, I mean, the thanks have been pouring in, but the truth is, thank you.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, it's you guys that are helping us. How about meeting Moonshine Mitch?
Moonshine Mitch, who was the furthest traveled guest we had last night,
like
right?
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
He drove down to the event. He stayed in town. Got him on stage to thank him.
I know. I love it. It was great to meet you, Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch. What a great guy. And your lady. So nice to meet the both of you. And thank you sincerely. We're going to have a lot more events coming up. And sincerely want to thank the Rumble audience, who's been unbelievable for us.
So I told him we were gonna give our rating on the movie. What did you think of Spinal Tap 2?
All right, the first one I give a 9.
Yeah.
Number 1 is a 9. The second one I'm going to give it a 7.5. I thought it was good. It wasn't quite as goofy as the first one, but there was some hilarious stuff in it last night.
I mean, really funny stuff
laughed
in the
out
movie.
loud.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And for what it was, which was really a tribute, kind of like what Happy Gilmore 2 was to Happy Gilmore. It was more of a tribute to the original, and with a bunch of new jokes and fun stuff. So I highly recommend it, and go see it at Flagship Cinemas.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Yeah. So go see that movie. You will have fun, no doubt about it.
For sure.
All right, let's get into the news, Matt. We're going to listen, buddy. We're both dying right now. So let's get through this show.
We'll fight our way through it, Mick.
Yeah, let's try to do it and get out of here. And they got a big crowd here tonight and a lot going on. So make sure you get up to Natalie's if you're in the area tonight. Tomorrow night, big concert. I forget the guy's name. I have it in front of me somewhere. But Jimmy... yeah, that guy. He's coming through.
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yeah.
Good old Jimmy.
Yeah, good old Jimmy.
It's not my dad, is it?
My
dad's a Jimmy, yeah.
Jimmy Davis.
That's him.
Jimmy Davis. He's here tomorrow night.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I figured my dad would have told me.
What I heard, your dad's not a fan anymore, man. Since you started working with me, he gave up on you, buddy.
So the news brought to us by Coffee Balam, who we want to thank as well for coming and hanging with us last night. They were giving out samples and hopefully sold a bunch of coffee.
Yeah.
Good stuff. But it's made in Costa Rica.
Remind me later to tell you why. I owe you $5.
All right.
Yeah.
But Coffee Balam, they are Costa Rican coffee from one of the 5 blue zones in the world. It's a Maryland company, though, even though the beans are harvested in Costa Rica. It's a specialty coffee, and they have 5 different flavors. Highly, highly, highly recommended. Turned me into a coffee drinker. I couldn't stand coffee. Not just saying that for our commercial. You know it's true.
I mean, the thing about it, Matt, is it's the truth.
Yeah.
And by the way, I want to point something out. Where we're set up right now, we're on a slant.
Are we?
Yeah, like, look, it goes down here for the drain.
Yeah. Okay.
You understand? So I'm not that
should we
much
compensate by leaning more this way?
You should, you tall son of a bitch. Make me look so tiny. I got to get a look. I got to sit like that next week. My mic, Matt, I'm about to kill somebody.
It's not ideal conditions right now.
No, you know what it's like.
But we're professionals, Mick.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's not good.
We can do it.
Yeah. How's coffee doing, by the way?
Coffee Balam, yeah. So get yourself some and use promo code Mickey Talks. They'll get you 10% off every purchase you make. It's coffeebalam.com. All their info is in the description of the video right now.
All right.
And speaking of Coffee Balam,
yes, sir.
Coffee is still the most popular beverage in America, Mick. Did you know that?
I did not. What the hell's going on?
Yep. The 2025 National Coffee Data Trends Report is out, and it finds that Americans still can't get enough of coffee, with 2/3 of adults reaching for a cup every single day, averaging nearly 3 cups daily. That's a lot of coffee. I don't know that I'm drinking that much coffee, but I'm doing at least one a day.
People just crack me up. It's just unreal.
So the NFL is not going to punish Baltimore Ravens' Lamar Jackson over that fan interaction.
Why would they?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people have, I guess, made the case that it could be considered bad sportsmanship.
If a guy hits a guy,
listen, I'm on your side with that, and the coach's side. I mean, Harbaugh defended him, right?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. So Brazil, man, you hear what's going on in Brazil? The former president, Bolsonaro, sentenced to 27 years for inciting a coup.
That ain't good.
No, he was convicted of attempting to stage a coup after his 2022 election loss. He's been sentenced to 27 years and 3 months in prison. A panel of high court justices found him guilty on 5 criminal counts, including leading an organization effort to undermine democracy. The court called him an instigator of a coordinated plot to stay in power, and this verdict has sparked international reaction.
I'll tell you this much. I don't really know how else to explain it, but the world's in trouble right now, Matt. Are you paying attention, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to not know what's happening in the world right now. I mean, you can't even go on social media. It's a dark place right now, isn't it?
Evil is upon us, man. Evil is upon us. And a lot of people, I believe, right now are brainwashed into believing that they're right. And on both sides.
I think you're right.
And I think it's time for some reasoning and some re-accountability of who we are as a country.
I mean, we got to remember, as no matter what your political persuasion is, that a lot of these leaders that are up for election, they're using this to divide us, and they want to be your savior. So they're going to demonize the other side, and they're going to use whatever propaganda they need to drill that into your head and make you think that they are the devil, and that they're going to save you.
I just want the word. I got a whole thing I'm stuck on in my head that I'm not going to bring into this show, but I'm going to do it soon. I'm going to do a different show, Matt.
Well, I believe in the good of people. I believe. But we're going to prevail. We're going to get through this.
But I think good people are frozen right now because they're petrified.
I think most people are good people, and they're not. They're starting to be okay with standing up and putting their foot down for a lot of this craziness.
I think that's what's going to take. Enough people. I think we have to learn to raise men who are not afraid, but yet gentlemen. I'll tell you what. The toughest guy I know personally, John Rollo.
John, yeah.
Is a gentleman.
Sure.
If John saw somebody doing something to someone else, John's going to get involved. John would not tolerate that kind of behavior. And there's plenty of men out there that have those capabilities. Listen, I was at a bar one night. I don't know this man. If I ever meet him again, I'm going to buy him dinner and hug him. And the guy started giving me a lot of lip, and the dude was big. And I could tell he was messed up. And we were about 3 seconds from fighting, and I backed up because I'm like, I'm not getting sucker punched, you know. So I backed up a step or two, and I bumped into a guy behind me, and I turned quick, and he just kind of moved me. He went like that, like just move. And I kind of went like that, and he stepped right up to the other guy. I didn't know this guy, anything. And he said, best thing you can do is walk out of here right now. And the other guy just was like, well, I'm talking to him. He's like, yeah, but I'm talking to you now.
Yeah.
Time to go.
Yeah.
And the dude walked away. And I was like, thank you. He goes, yeah, that dude's a foot tall. I couldn't tolerate that. And I was like, wow, thank you. You know, I would have taken the ass whooping though, Matt. I would have.
I know you would have.
But I'll tell you, man.
It's good you didn't.
I'm flabbergasted by the world right now. I just really am. I mean, how's a guy do that? I mean, you're a president of the country, and you get, or almost 27 years. That's serious stuff to try to overthrow a government.
Yeah,
I mean, it's crazy.
It is crazy,
without a doubt.
So, would you go to live with NASA for a bit to help them with their Mars mission? Listen to what they're asking people to do here.
No, I can answer it now.
NASA's getting close to locking up 4 volunteers for a 378-day Mars simulation study. It's over a year.
Oh, my God.
The crew that will enter the 1,700-square-foot habitat and pretend they're on Mars will not emerge until Halloween 2026.
Oh, my God.
I guess they're going to test people's psychology because you figure, they're going to leave the Earth and probably be in total darkness for, I don't know what it is, 6 months in a little container with a few other people.
I think about this though, like if you live in Reykjavik, Iceland,
Yeah,
there's a good part of the year you don't see any sunlight.
Well, I agree, but you're not in a little tiny capsule with 4 other individuals.
You don't have the
individuals,
claustrophobia involved in it. But think about this, dude. If you're on the space station, it ain't much bigger.
Well, no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
We're this close every day.
And those people were stuck up there for 6 months.
Incredible. It was a man and a woman, right?
Yeah.
You think they did it?
They're both married. I would hope not.
But, I would hope not too. But
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Not like you're going to get caught. Not like your friend's going to show up.
You don't think the ISS cam is on them at all times?
Probably so.
It actually sounds to me like a crazy movie, like one of those movies where they'd be stuck in this container for a year and there'd be a war out here, a bomb drops.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah. So here's some craziness for you. Albania has appointed an AI bot as minister to handle public procurement.
Here we go, dude. It's over, bro.
Yeah.
It is over.
The prime minister announced yesterday that an AI called Diela, which means son in Albanian, will handle all public procurement and government contracts. She appears as a young woman dressed in traditional clothing, and it was designed to be immune to bribes, threats, or political pressure. However, not everyone is convinced the plan is going to work.
Yeah, I mean, if we found out tomorrow the Secretary of the Interior was a robot, would you be happy?
Yeah, that's sketchy. Watch our broadcast 100 years from now, and they're going to be like, oh, these guys laughing at AI.
Look how they did it in the olden days.
They had people.
They had microphones.
It was actually a person that ruled the earth.
Yeah. Could you imagine living with humans everywhere?
Humans doing awful jobs? Could you imagine that?
So yesterday's news.
All right. So there is a British zoo that has hatched 8 iguanas who don't have a biological father.
Here we go. We're not needed anymore, Matt. I knew they were going to get rid of man across the board.
Apparently, this is something that can happen in a lot of reptiles and some other animals. But a British zoo announced the birth of 8 baby iguanas that have no father in what experts are calling one of the rarest events in the animal kingdom. The exotic zoo in Telford, England, said their female iguana laid fertilized eggs, even though she never shared space with a male iguana. That means that these are all genetic clones of their mother.
Wait, so the animal itself produced the eggs and the sperm, so to speak? Are they asexual?
No, I mean, she literally produced clones of herself. A natural phenomenon that can happen in some reptiles and other animals, but is extremely rare. It's called parthenogenesis.
Have humans ever done it?
Humans have not done it, as far as I know anyway. The baby iguanas are currently being cared for in the zoo's reptile nursery and are expected to be shown to the public in the coming weeks. The guy over there says this is a powerful reminder that life finds a way in the most unexpected situations.
Yeah, it's pretty bizarre, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Between robots and now animals are just making themselves. Hold on. You guys are fine. We're shooting this way. You're fine. Yeah, dude. I don't know how that stuff happens, but it's really freaks me out, man. Don't you think it's freaky as hell?
Yes. It would be even freakier if it happened with a human, of course.
Oh my God!
If there was just like a clone of you that appeared one day. Your lady gets pregnant and it's a clone of herself.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the craziest thing you ever?
Last time I heard this story.
Yeah.
Last time I heard anything like that, I guess, was the Bible, right? When Mary had Jesus. She just got pregnant.
Yeah.
Nobody knew how it happened.
Right.
And then bang, Jesus came out.
Wasn't it God?
Oh yeah, but he didn't really. He just kind of thought like this.
Right. But she was pregnant. But she didn't have a clone. She had a baby son.
Right. But in a weird way, God cloned himself. If you think about it.
All right, there you go.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think that's what I would do.
What's the craziest thing you ever did when you were drunk, Mick?
I don't really have a lot of drunk stories. I'm not a big drinker.
Yeah.
Craziest thing I ever did drunk. I ran a half a mile naked in the snow.
Did you really?
In the snow with shoes.
Wow.
Naked.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was a dare.
You're what? It was a dare?
It was a dare.
Okay.
Quarter mile up, quarter mile back.
Wow.
Naked with shoes. And I did it, and I'll tell you what, I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I think got a little frostbite that night.
Yeah, a little permanent damage.
Oh my God. And then I didn't know this, but my friend saved me because when I walked in there, I was so cold. My skin was like frozen, and I wanted to jump right in the hot shower. And he's like, dude, you can't do that. You got to like put a blanket on. Like,
oh, that's interesting you say that.
Yeah.
Because we were at the beach for New Year's Eve, and it was snowing on the beach.
Right.
And we got in the water at night in the ocean. Jumped in, jumped out.
Is this you and Liz?
No.
Oh,
this was
like
years and years
shit?
ago.
Yeah.
And I remember walking across the street back to our place and starting to sweat, feeling hot.
Yeah.
And got into the apartment or whatever we were in, and was just I didn't want to get in hot water because I was sweating so bad.
Yeah.
It was a bizarre reaction.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Anyway, that question was a long way to get to what these guys in Texas did. There's a Texas man charged with murder after testing Kevlar helmets with his buddy. So these guys
What is wrong with people?
They got drunk and took turns shooting each other while wearing Kevlar helmets.
Idiots.
Who knew it would end in tragedy?
One of them died?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd that happen?
Yeah. The Kevlar helmets can withstand heavy impacts but aren't completely bulletproof.
I want to add my empathy and sympathy for them. I mean, obviously, the guy killed his friend. He's got to feel awful. But kids, it's moments like this where instead of mocking people, I'd like to give you a lesson to learn here. If you're going to drink alcohol, drink all you want. Don't drive, and don't play with firearms after you drink.
Yeah, good.
That's it.
Good
kids.
advice.
You don't want to kill your best friend in a Kevlar helmet game.
This guy had served in the Royal Marines for 10 years before moving to Texas, and he initially lied to police, saying his friend shot himself. But investigators found videos the two had shared with other friends showing their ridiculous game. He's charged with murder, and his bail was set at $3,000.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Matt. Do you find sometimes like the Darwin Awards are just there's a reason I think people do things like this. And
you realize women never do this either, though, right? You say people, but it's men.
It's men. Yeah, I mean, we're bored.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you something. You want to save men from this. Women got to take care of your man more. Like, sexually. No guy's ever going to say this. What are my choices here? Play the Kevlar helmet game with Jimmy or go home and get to have sex with Lisa?
I mean,
hey, no offense, Jimmy. I'm going to go see Lisa, and we'll play the Kevlar game another time. Right? Isn't that the way it would go?
Yeah.
Ladies, you want to save your man? Offer it up more. That's all.
They were shooting Dumb and Dumber 3.
Yeah.
So there's a town council that's demanding a woman remove a 4-foot gorilla statue. Don't you hate HOAs? I wish I could show you pictures, but we don't show pictures and video here anymore, we learned.
Did I ever tell you the story about my HOA years ago?
No.
I was doing pretty good then, right in a nice area. And I had my kid, Adam. Anyway, I had something out front that was like total family thing. No neighbors complained, right? We had kids in the neighborhood. I get a letter. You must be removed by this date. And I wrote back a letter, and I simply said, dear, whatever the name of it was, no, and signed it and sent it in.
Yeah.
And they said, well, we're going to schedule a hearing. And I said, okay, I'm not coming. And they go, you have to. And I went, or what? And they said, you'll be fined. And I said, I'm not paying it. You'll have to take me to court.
Yeah.
They never took me to court. I never took anything
Is
down.
that really how it all went down?
Yeah, they're not
That's
going to
great.
spend all that money. They just expect people, oh, my HOA's mad at me.
Yeah.
I told the HOA president to his face, I said, listen, you ran for HOA president because you're a loser in life. And just once you wanted to feel important. That's it, dude. Get away from me.
Yeah, I don't know that I could ever live in a neighborhood with an HOA.
No way I'll ever do it. Again, never.
I mean, it would have to be some pretty loose rules for me to
I'd
put
have
up
to
with
live in somebody else's house.
Yeah.
And they tell me what to do. The
Yeah.
guy that owns the house. Nobody owns the neighborhood. We don't like plants in the front. Well, don't plant them, you old bitch. Don't plant them at your house.
Yeah, you gotta
God,
call
I
them
hate
when you want to paint the house, something on the house, the shutters,
Yeah, anything.
You
We
know.
don't approve of the color.
the kind of plants you put out front, and
Dude, did you ever see the black guy with the HOA about his shutters?
no,
He painted his shutters black.
yeah,
Totally normal color. This woman comes up and goes, "You didn't submit your shutter change
oh god,
to the HOA." It's an old video, and he basically goes, everybody's shutters are black. That's why I painted them black." And the woman goes, "Well, we have to give you permission." And he goes, "Well, I'm black. Is that okay?" And the woman goes, "Oh yeah, we don't cover that." And I'm like, "Oh my God!" She literally said, "We don't cover skin color." Isn't that
is
this mic
hilarious.
is shot, bro? I don't know if it's cutting off on the air or what.
yeah, it is a little bit. You just gotta hold it like that, like without that hand.
I'll try but look, I'm not holding it now, and it
Yeah.
just cuts out.
All right, we'll try
Tell
to
the next story. I'm going to go try to grab another mic.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
It's all right. Yeah. So next story, there's a doctor who admits to having sex with a nurse while a patient was in surgery. So this is a guy in the UK in hot water for taking a break from surgery on a patient to have sex with a nurse. This happened in 2023, and this doctor was in charge of the anesthetic on a patient when he decided to take a break that lasted 8 minutes. The doctor admitted in a fitness to practice hearing with the General Medical Council that he went to another operating room and got busy with the nurse, at which point they got caught by another nurse. The doctor said that during the hearing it was quite shameful, to say the least. I only have myself to blame. He also blamed marital problems for his actions. His ability to practice in the UK is still being considered. Yeah.
Am I working?
Yeah, that sounds a lot better, actually.
Yeah. All right. Well, no, it's the cord.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Anyway, let's just keep pretending that this show's fine.
So finally, there is a Walmart in Western Pennsylvania that has banned a 60-year-old local man. And the reason they banned him is because he brought his emotional support alligator in the Walmart. I've seen some wild stuff in Walmart.
Yeah,
man.
I've never seen an emotional alligator, but I have an idea. I want to get people have been saying if you have depression, having a companion. So I'm going to get a hooker and take her everywhere with me.
It's going to be expensive, man.
And when somebody goes, "Well, you have to pay for another seat," I go, No, this is my support hooker. Right? Wouldn't that be a good idea, Matt?
That's going to be a very expensive support person for
Yeah.
you, unless you're the pimp.
Well, I think about this. How much would it cost if you have to feed your animal and vet bills and all that?
Yeah.
The good news about the hooker,
she'll make you money.
And if she gets sick, I can just go home.
Yeah.
Leave.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Kids don't pursue hookers.
Yeah, no, don't ever do that. These are jokes, kids. Jokes we make here on the program. That's all we do. We're dummies.
You got some
anyway.
random facts for today?
I do. Well, Matt, I'm afraid to get to mine.
Oh my God!
It might knock
we're
us
going to
off
switch
the air.
off of mine here.
All right,
okay?
good. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
No, you just read yours and I'll comment on them. How's
All
that?
right, we'll do that.
What are
Yeah.
your 5 random
Usually
facts?
we have mixed random facts and my facts, and we'll go back and forth.
I can do 5 random Mickey facts.
I like it.
All right, let's do
All right.
that. I'm sorry to be
No,
arrogant,
no.
but I don't want to interrupt our show by
Yeah,
using my phone.
Right. There's a reason. Okay. So I talked about this with my mother-in-law and my wife, I think, the other day. People used to get their feet x-rayed at the shoe store to check their shoe fit. Are you old enough to remember that? I don't think I am.
X-ray of your foot?
Literally an
No,
X-ray.
I don't remember. I'm being honest. I don't remember that at
I
all.
think it was a little before our time.
Yeah.
These wooden radiation cabinets were called shoe-fitting fluoroscopes, but they would literally radiate your feet to make sure that the toes were fitting right in your shoes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
That's insane. Would you stick your foot in the radiation box? I wouldn't either.
It's I'm sure it's
It's like you walk in. Can I get a pair of Jack Purcells? Yeah, we're just going to need to give you chemo first. Like, what? I just want shoes. That's weird to me, man.
Yeah.
Are they doing it again or something?
No, I mean, I think it's been put to bed permanently.
All right. Here's a Mickey random fact. Ready?
All right. Yeah.
My favorite cereal of all time, and would still eat it today, every day, Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch, really?
Captain Crunch, my favorite cereal of all time.
I think I liked Captain Crunch when I was a kid.
Fruit Loops is a close second for me.
For me, it would be Frosted Mini Wheats, I think.
What kind of freak are you?
Well, listen, I don't eat cereal at all.
Right, I know. You eat soup for breakfast.
And if I do, I won't eat it in milk. I won't eat cereal in milk. So I'm going to eat it dry out of the box. So I think it's just like, it's like a snack food.
Wait, you eat cereal? You eat cereal like if it's in a bowl, like the way peanuts are?
I eat it dry.
Yeah. I can't believe I chose you as my partner.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
What kind of freak are you, man? What's your next one, buddy?
So did you know that soybeans were named after soy sauce?
I did know
not
this.
Vice versa.
I did know this.
This is crazy. It blew my mind. The word soy comes from the Japanese word for the sauce, which is shoyu.
Correct.
Not for the Japanese word for the beans themselves, which is daizu, is what those beans are actually called, but they call them soybeans. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Another random fact for Mickey. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Oh, you know my favorite movie. I was going to do that. Okay. Most people would know this, I think, but it's kind of random. My favorite sports team in the world is Manchester United soccer team.
I think I knew that, actually.
More than and people can hate me, but I just like soccer more than football and
it's not
baseball.
really prevalent in the U.S.
Right.
I mean, the Blast is here. But,
yeah, and I love the Blast, but I mean, the Manchester. If I could watch any sporting event in the world, it would be the World Cup. Like, that's my favorite thing to watch.
Drea, by the way, she says, I only eat dry Cinnamon Toast Crunch. See, I'm not alone here.
Yeah, you're both weird. I love you both, and you know that.
Yeah.
But
she said you can't eat that in milk, cereal and milk. It gets mushy too fast. Thank you, Drea. Thank you.
She's the greatest.
She is the greatest.
Wait till you see all the pictures she took, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I can't wait. That's right. She was snapping pictures on a nice camera
all
all
to
night,
her email,
right?
but we just didn't have a chance today to load them up. But
yeah, we're going to have to post those soon.
She's the greatest.
So
is it me or you now?
It's you, Ag. Is it you?
No, you did soybeans. I've done 2.
You did cereal, and now it's
my turn. And I did Manchester United. Back to you for 3.
All right. So when you play video games, do you play a male character or a female character?
I would normally play the male.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 29% of male gamers prefer playing as female characters.
Yeah.
Particularly older males, they say. Overall, 48% of guys prefer playing as males, and 22% have no preference. I don't really think I'd care. I just think that just psychologically, when you choose your character, you pick your gender.
I just pick the guy. Like, I'm a guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I don't care in a video game. I'd play anybody.
Now, 9% of female players prefer playing as male characters, and there's no real difference based on age. Overall, 76% of women prefer playing as females, and 11% have no preference.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I like that. Another Mickey random fact. When I drive long distances, most of the time, it is in complete silence.
Yeah, you and I are a lot alike in that.
Yeah,
man.
I just like it.
Yeah.
Now, when you're driving like that, Matt, do you get deep in your own head?
Yeah, I do too. I think, and sometimes it's just almost like a meditation where I'm just letting life go. You know what I mean? It's a reset. It's kind of a reset for me.
You're reminding me of something I wanted to ask you on the air.
Yeah.
Just your opinion. I'm really thinking about starting something. And it's basically like a men's, like, not support group, but like a support group where it's just men get together and we talk about things that society doesn't want us to really, it's not comfortable for men to talk about. Emotions, frustrations. You know what I mean? What do you think of that idea?
You're going to have to call it like a beer club or something.
I disagree, but I know what you mean. Yeah. No, what I'll call it is Mickey's Hunting Club.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is hunting for the truth.
Right. There you go. Mickey's Hunting Club. Exactly.
Is it me or you now?
I like that. I think it's you. How come neither one of us can remember?
I don't know, because we're just talking about random things. I'll tell you this much random fact about me. I am a really, really good painter, like house painter.
I knew that as well, actually.
I'm a really good house painter.
And how did you learn that? Did you learn that just doing it?
Tony Campo. I was 16 years old. I quit high school. My father said, get a goddamn job or get out.
What's a great skill and job to have, man.
And my neighbor was a guy named Tony Campo who's still in business, incredible painter, contractor now. He's a full contractor. He was a young guy, too. He was probably, if I was 16, he was probably 20, 21 at his own company. And I used to wake up every morning and I learned how to paint, and he's great.
Look, there are tons of people that will do, say, drywall and paint DIY.
Right.
But you could tell a huge difference
From
a skilled painter
yeah.
and a skilled drywall guy.
100%.
I mean, it's night and day. You don't realize it until your work is next to somebody that's doing it right.
Yeah.
You know, I think that I can get away with doing drywall patching and,
I had a woman
painting.
one time hired me to paint her bedroom because it had a lofted ceiling, angled ceiling, and it was like 16 feet at the highest point. And her husband, she didn't want, I don't blame her. They were in their 60s. And she said, I don't want my husband getting up on this ladder. He's going to paint the other 3 bedrooms because he can do that. And I said, okay, no problem. So I came, I did her bedroom. She was wonderful. She gave me a bonus, like nothing crazy, but $200 is, when you're in somebody's house for a day and a half and they bonus you $200, it's nice, right?
Absolutely.
So the next day I get a call from her and she said, my husband wants to know if you can come do the other 3 bedrooms. And I was like, yeah, is he okay? And she goes, well, he started to cut in the baseboard and watched you do it and realized he can't do it the way you did it.
Yeah.
And so, I went over and did it for her.
It's an art, man. Both of those things are an art. The painting,
I'm a
the
good
drywall.
painter. I'm not great, but I'm good. I'm good.
I got you.
Your turn.
So 1 out of every 2 million lobsters is blue. Did you know that?
You talked about this before.
Okay.
Blue lobster.
So I knew this. I knew that. But did you know that 1 in 30 million is a yellow-orange color?
No.
1 in 50 million is a dual-colored split down the middle. And 1 in 100 million is white or translucent.
So finally, an animal where white is the minority. Hell yeah, I'm a lobster fan.
I thought the blue was like the, the rarest one.
That's what I would think.
Yeah.
Nope, turns out it's the white lobster, Matt.
It is, or the translucent guy.
And they don't let that white lobster go anywhere, buddy.
No, I only eat white lobster, by the way. Don't try to feed me any of that red lobster.
You're like a shell racist. I don't even know what you call it. You're like a shellfish racist.
I'm not a racist. I'm just a snob.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Don't feed me that red lobster.
Yeah, that lobster that everyone eats.
Yeah.
That horrible stuff. All right, number 4
Peasant
for
lobster.
Mickey. Random fact about Mickey. Let's see. I wear a size 9 shoe, which is, I don't know if you know this or not, it is the most, the size 9, they make more samples of shoes in size 9 than any other size.
I wear the exact same shoe size.
You wear 9?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Huh. And you're almost, 5 inches taller than me?
We're going to have to share shoes.
I'm ready, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I have 2 pair.
Yeah, I know. I got 3. And one of them's an old pair of Hey Dudes that smell like my ass. They're horrible.
We won't be borrowing any shoes from each other.
No, we're not.
So here's one for you. If you wanted to buy the parts of an iPhone back in 1991, it would have cost approximately $12.66 million. And that's not even including the camera or the screen.
Wait a minute.
So all the parts
in 1991.
Yeah, in 1991.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. Would have cost you almost $13 million minus the camera and the screen.
Oh my God. Oh my God!
Yeah, I mean,
think
it's
about that,
and it's incredible. I mean, the way technology advances. So
I made a prediction about 3 years ago, and I don't know if it's going to come true, but I still think it might. I think that medical procedures with AI. I think you're going to be able to go get X-rays for like $25. I think, I think you're going to be able to do all this stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man, but I think that that it's good and bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I could. Could you let an AI X-ray machine, like, please step in, turn to the right, with no one monitoring it? You just follow what they say. Thank you. Please get dressed, leave.
I would probably, once it became the norm, I would probably fall into it and just
but
not even think about it anymore.
You're not going first.
I wouldn't want to be the
I'm not the
first 6 months worth of x-rays happening in those machines.
All right, last random fact about me, I guess.
So real quick, Drea says, them boots Mick had on last night were adorbs.
Oh, I like those boots.
At Moonshine Mitch says, what shoes did you have on last night? LOL.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's hilarious, though. That's a good question. Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to borrow your adorbs shoes.
Well, Matt, you're welcome to them. We wear the same size now. I know. I got one more random fact I got to do, right?
Yes.
All right. God, give me a subject that would involve me that I can do a random thing on.
Oh, what happened here?
I think you just minimized the window, buddy.
Okay.
Let's hope. Go ahead.
Let's talk. What? Tell me about the last book that you read, or your favorite book that you read of all time. Well, either one.
Ooh, my favorite book I've ever read. Wow. Oh my God, that's not fair.
It's an impossible question.
Yeah,
it really is.
I'll tell you a book I love that people
or
are going to
genre.
laugh
Give me
at
a genre or.
I love religious, historical, fictional. Like I love Dan Brown. You familiar with Dan Brown?
Oh yeah.
I love that kind of style. I like espionage kind of. I like fiction.
Yeah.
But I do read a lot of nonfiction. But if I had to pick my favorite book, I'm not being funny. Probably the Bible. Just because, the stories are insane.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because I'm Joe religious.
Well, no, and like you, I like to read about religion and stuff. Yeah. And especially reading about the Bible, I find that interesting. So that's definitely.
What's the name of that book? The Chariots of the Gods by Eric von, I can't think of his name, Daniken. The guy that basically started Ancient Aliens. Yeah. That his original book is incredible. It's what introduced the ancient alien theory to the world. Eric von Daniken. I hope I'm saying his name right, and I'm not sounding like a moron. Anyway, I love that book, and that's what inspired me into all my alien stuff. And it really explained. If you've never read that book, here's the cool thing about it. It tells you about all the different experiences throughout history that ancient cultures had, that they tried to explain it in their terms, like there were steel dragons in the sky breathing fire, which sounds like a spaceship. Yeah. That's breathing fire as it's leaving the atmosphere.
There are all kinds of authors who believe they'll take and they'll look at old legends and mythology from the past, and they will there's a lot of them that say that they're talking about spaceships or flying machines actually. And
I also think
aliens being on Earth when they describe
tons of it out
creatures that were on the Earth. And
it's amazing. I forget, and pardon me for my ignorance, but the historical Hindu books mention a lot of things.
Mahabharata and
thank you. And they mention a lot of things that really, if you sort of understand metaphors, you know what they're trying to say. Yeah. Just in that ancient culture, they didn't. Matt, a book I'm going to write one day, if I ever get smart enough, is my theory.
Do it with AI, man.
Well, you're probably right, and I'm sure that other people have this theory, but I do believe that we are a second or third run at human life. I think that either the Earth turned on its axis. Something
we know that happened,
but we were a civilized society when it did happen, right? And I think that at the bottom of the oceans all around the world, our cities will never see again unless
they're starting to find stuff.
Switches back,
and they're finding stuff, like in the Amazon, for instance. They have all this new ground penetrating radar that we haven't had, and they're able to see things in the earth. And in places like the Amazon, they're not able to get to, but flying over top of it, they can see massive cities that were just engulfed by the jungles. And, there's plants in there that a lot of scientists think were planted for food and weren't naturally grown there. And
let me ask you this. Yeah. I just was thinking because we started talking deep about that stuff. If you could, I'll give you three things like bucket list sort of search for something. What would you look for if you had all the money you needed, and you're going to go out in the world and try to prove something? What would be your thing?
I'm fascinated with the whole Atlantis story.
Yeah, Atlantis would be amazing. That's a great one. I'll tell you one for me. I'm not kidding. Is Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the military hasn't just answered it for us. They could find out in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They found what's his name? President of Iraq, Saddam Hussein, in a hole, right? You're going to tell me they can't find a bunch of huge, massive primates walking around somewhere? I'm just saying I think they could.
Another one for me would be the labyrinth that's underneath of Egypt.
Dude, well, we just learned about it.
Well, we did, but nobody's been in there to see. They won't let anybody get in there. A lot of it's under the water level, too. I mean, it's underwater.
I think we're starting to answer some questions.
It's the size of, bigger than a football field.
Oh, it's massive.
This labyrinth. And it's described by ancient people as more spectacular than the pyramids.
Correct.
So,
I don't know what the hell
that'd be
happened.
the top of the bucket list for me, too.
Imagine if they had this awesome thing, and then at the end they were like, hey, let's throw a couple pyramids on top of it, see how it looks.
Well,
then they do that and the world ends. And
right.
all we know is the pyramids.
Well, those pyramids, they're thinking are so much older than we originally thought, like that the people of ancient Egypt that we read about, and Cleopatra and all these people, I mean, those structures were ancient to them. They were built so much.
Dr. Hawass, what does he say they are 5,000 years old, the pyramids?
Yeah, but I think they're older than that.
I think
a lot of them think they're older.
That there could be 20 to 30,000 years old.
And they don't know what they're used for. And since they found those structures underneath of the pyramids, there's all kinds of hypotheses and theories and stuff being thrown around that they were power plants and all kinds of different things.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Carson has a crazy theory on the pyramids. You ever hear his?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Ben Carson. You got to take some of that with a grain of salt. I think,
and a grain of cocaine, because he is out there, man.
He got shot down by a couple of people for some of his facts that he was dishing out. But I find him interesting.
He makes the mistake. A lot of those intellectuals do, where they say things like, "I know for a fact," and no, you don't. It's a hypothesis.
Sure.
Like I always say, I just have a theory. I don't know anything I'm talking about.
Well, he based a lot of it on books that he didn't know much about. He read the books,
but he didn't go deep on them.
But he didn't understand where they came from and who wrote them and what it was. So that's where it tripped him up, and some of the experts came in and kind of blew some of his theories out of the water.
Hey, I want to thank Lamar, the sound guy here at Natalie's, for helping us out on the fly here.
He always does.
We got some real issues happening we need to figure out. We're going to.
Yep.
All right, buddy.
We get us some music here?
Yeah, let's do a little music news and get the hell out of here. This technical nightmare we live in.
All right. Music news brought to us by
the Trifecta Food Truck and Music Festival.
You did it, Mick.
Yes.
Next Saturday.
Yes, we are so pumped. It is 8 days from today, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Going to be a blast. So many great bands, including Almost Queen, who is just, you got to see them to believe it.
Our boys in Never Never are going to be there as well. Kelly Bell Band.
Matt and I will be there all day. We're going to be going in and out doing breaks. Sometimes it'll be on the phone. Sometimes it'll be on Matt's phone. And we're going to be in and out of stuff on StreamYard, which means going to all the programs.
We're going to have tickets to give away.
We'll have so much stuff to give. You guys definitely want to stop by. We're going to do a thing where we try to introduce listeners to the audience and let them come on.
And listen, if you're coming out, the tickets are cheaper if you get them in advance. So don't wait till day of to come get them at the gate. You're going to pay, I think it's like $10 more. At the gate. So buy your tickets in advance. Get them right now.
A favor.
We'll have a booth set up near, I think it's called the Chesapeake stage. One of the stages will be set up right next to it. And you can come see us and hang with us.
If you're not sure where we are, just look where all the cool people are and then go there. We'll be there, I'm sure. Right, Matt? With all the cool people.
The Trifecta Food Truck and Music Festival next Saturday, the 20th of September. We hope to see you out there. So John Lennon's killer has been denied parole for the 14th time. Are you shocked?
Oh, darling. No, I hope he stays in jail. The guy killed.
He's never getting out.
He killed the Beatles.
Right.
You don't get to get out of jail if you end the Beatles.
Right. Mark David Chapman, the man who killed John Lennon in 1980, denied parole for the 14th time. He's 70 right now. And, despite expressing remorse for his actions in the past, even he admits that he believes he should spend the rest of his life in jail.
Well, because he knows if he gets out, somebody's going to kill him in 10 seconds.
Probably. Chapman's next parole hearing is scheduled for 2027. Hopefully he doesn't have his hopes up.
I'll be paying attention for that denial.
Yeah. So Perry Farrell has formally responded to the Jane's Addiction band suit that's happening. It's a $10 million suit suit Dave Navarro, Stephen Perkins, and Eric Avery have filed in the wake of Jane's Addiction's on-stage fight and breakup last year. The band and Farrell each filed suits against each other back in July, and People says that Farrell's response to the band's suit says he denies each and every allegation in the complaint. And he says that Dave Navarro's not been damaged in any way or in any amount whatsoever. Meanwhile, I wish we could play the I mean, if you watch the actual fight on stage, it's also blatantly obvious who's at fault in this suit, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
Navarro's like, dude, what are you doing?
He's just like, whoa,
come
whoa,
on, man.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And Perry's trying to beat him up.
I've never been a fan of Perry Farrell.
Yeah.
I never liked Jane's Addiction. I like Been Caught Stealing.
Yeah.
And what's that slow one? Jane Says?
Jane Says.
Other than that band is worthless to me.
You think?
I think Perry Farrell
I like some other Jane songs.
Not me. I think he's a jackass, a pompous douche. That's what I think of Perry Farrell.
Perry's a very eccentric dude.
Tired of that word.
He seems to have lost his mind, though.
Johnny Depp's eccentric, but he's cool as shit.
That's true.
Right? I'm tired of that. I'm eccentric.
Yeah, no excuses for him. Like I said, he seems to have lost his mind in recent years.
Totally agree with that.
Yeah. So Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here is 50 years old today. Came out Friday, September 12th in 1975. The band says they're going to mark the anniversary, but exactly how remains to be seen. They're saying to...
I hope it's going to Roger Waters' funeral.
Yeah.
What a jackass that guy's turned out to be, though, huh?
Yeah,
I don't want him dead. I don't mean that.
He's a
just
curmudgeon.
Do a funeral, even before he dies.
He's awful. He is, yeah.
Awful man.
When the album was released, it was wrapped in a black plastics with a sticker saying what it was. So they kind of been tipping that on their social media. So we'll stay tuned for an official announcement.
I am riveted, Matt.
Yes.
Do not let me down on this one, please. I'm counting on you, my friend.
We missed Joe Perry from Aerosmith's birthday, Mick. It was Wednesday.
What was he, about 75?
75 years old.
Yeah.
He's released a video of himself on a private jet, and he was sucking helium from his birthday balloon, and he just said, "I can't believe it. I feel so young, and I'm 75.
Oh, my God.
You never believe it. It's so great."
Let me ask you a question. I'm curious about this. We're now getting into an age where real rock stars, not the Beatles, they were huge rock stars, but they weren't the long-haired rock guys like Aerosmith and Motley Crue. You know what I mean? As these guys age, they're keeping the hair, they're getting extended. Do you think that look still looks good in the 80s and 70s? I always thought, man, I'm okay if you clean it up, cut your hair, still be badass. Like, do you have to have the hair?
I don't know. It's funny, man, because it really depends on who it is, because some of those guys look dated, but, I think some of the guys in Aerosmith just look cool. Steven Tyler still looks cool with the hair.
Tyler,
so does Joe Perry. I think
do they?
I think they do, but some of the guys just look old and dated, and these guys somehow keep themselves looking fresh and young.
I just like the way some dudes have aged and just embraced it, like John Bon Jovi with the white hair.
Yeah.
Like, I got more respect for that. Like, I know that's not Steven Tyler and Joe Perry's hair or their hair color or, I don't know. Like, I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, man, just be 75. You're a badass. I do. I really think I'd love to go see Aerosmith. And, I don't want them in, khakis and a polo shirt, but they don't have to wear all the jewelry and all the necklaces and the stuff you did in your 30s and even 40s.
I don't know. I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it.
I'm saying I'm okay with it. I just think it would be more endearing if they were just like, yeah, this is who I am, man.
Some bands do that, and I'm okay with that too, though.
I am too.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the way Bon Jovi looks too, the same thing. But some of those guys, Steven Tyler's just got style. He wears women's clothes. And
I know. I get it. They're characters.
Amazing, right? Looks
they're
cool.
Great characters in music history, so I get it.
Joe Perry, by the way, is going to perform in Arizona on Tuesday, and then he's going to open up one more time for The Who on the 17th in Los Angeles.
Now, does he sing in his solo thing?
He's got Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes along with him.
That band's got to suck.
Yeah. And Robert DeLeo from Stone Temple Pilots. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody, I think. forgetting who's who the other guy is around with him this round.
I don't know.
Elton John, who we saw in Spinal Tap 2 last night, who did a cameo.
How great was that?
I mean, we saw Elton John and Paul
McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
And do you know both of those guys asked to be in it?
Is that right? No, I didn't know
They
that.
did not ask any rock stars. Word got out they were doing it.
And they sang with Spinal Tap. I mean, Elton John did a Spinal Tap song.
When McCartney sat down and they were writing that song,
Yeah.
and then Darren St. Albans is like,
ruin the joke.
I'm not going to ruin anything, but like, yeah, you're right. I can't go into it, but it's so
The
great.
movie opened today, by the way. Go see it at
And by the way,
at your
how
local
great
theater.
was McCartney? He seemed like a good actor.
He's a good actor. He's got a great sense of humor.
Oh, he was
And,
awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. But Elton, who we also saw in the movie, his favorite soccer team, the Watford Hornets,
Watford Hornets, yep.
will celebrate the 50th anniversary of him becoming their chairman by wearing uniforms inspired by him during their Sky Bet Championship match on Saturday.
That's awesome.
These jerseys are inspired by the cover of his hits collection, Diamonds. He was heavily involved in the design.
He owned that team at one
So
time.
Elton's E logo, the Waterford crest, and the Hornet logo on the club used in 1976. I thought for sure. I wish I could show a picture. We can't because we're here.
Yeah.
But I thought for sure they were going to be like fabulous jerseys.
Right. No.
They're
dude.
not. They look cool.
They're cool, dude.
They're very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Well, Elton is a real soccer fan.
I know, but
And he
you know
loves-
how Elton dresses
I
and
get
the
it, but
glasses.
he
and,
respects the game
right.
too.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I think listen, Elton John drives me crazy sometimes,
Yeah.
but I love the dude.
I love
man.
Elton John. And
I love him as a man
I
too.
wouldn't
Like,
change anything about his dress,
I
by
would-
the way.
oh, no, God, no.
Or his glasses or any of that.
No, he's an icon.
Yeah.
I love him.
And this is something else I wish I could show on video. Maybe we'll have to show this one on Monday, man. Bohemian Rhapsody, by the way, celebrating 50 years.
Incredible.
And
Did you hear
there-
about that thing in France?
yeah, the flash mob broke out
I'm
in
sorry.
Paris.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we've got video of that. We can't show tonight, but
Oh.
maybe we'll show it on Monday.
Yeah, I saw that today.
But tonight, Brian May and Roger Taylor are going to be performing an orchestral version of Bohemian Rhapsody. It'll happen at London's Royal Albert Hall. That'll be a good search for us later to see those guys doing that.
I'll be psyched for that, dude.
But search the flash mob in Paris. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, to tell you a little bit about it real quick, the video begins with 3 female singers and a male singer opening upstairs windows in the town in France. And they're, is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? And then, Freddie, not Freddie, but a guy playing Freddie jumps out. Yeah. Mickey Castillo arrives on a carriage, and other singers and musicians join in, including an 11-year-old guitarist named Ollie Pearson, who's he looks like Slash playing guitar.
And he's 11.
Wailing, just
I love
shredding,
it. I love it.
It's cool. So search that.
Hell
Flash
yeah,
Mob
man.
in Paris for Bohemian Rhapsody.
Hell yeah.
I had a picture of this too. We can't show.
All right.
But Sharon Osbourne came out of hiding on Thursday, apparently, to learn falconry with her daughter, Kelly.
So she's now catching birds?
I guess that's what I was going to ask you. What is falconry? Is that all it is? Is it like training the bird to come to you?
Matt, you're asking a dude to grow up in Baltimore City.
Yeah.
Kelly. No, if a bird came to me, it was sick and dying. Yeah.
Or wants me to get out of its,
Was
not hurt its young.
Yeah, it was probably shot in a drive-by. That's what happened. Yeah.
Kelly posted a video she wrote, "Today I introduced my mom to falconry and she loved it. Thank you, Gerald Salter, for putting a smile on my mom's face too. First time Sharon had been seen in public since Ozzy's funeral on July 30th.
Well, Matt, falconry.
Yeah,
Do we know a falconer?
A falconist?
Is that what it is?
I
A
don't know.
falconist or a falconer?
Do you want to get into falconry with me?
No,
we need a
I
cool
don't-
hobby, dude. We need
You remember, what was her name? Baltimore Zoo. Amy Evelyn.
Yeah, I remember.
Amy brought in an owl one time or some wicked bird. And
love owls.
And I had it, and it was, but the owl kept looking at me. Like, if that's the camera, this is what the owl kept doing. Just kept going. And freaking me out, man.
I love owls. I'll tell my owl story in a minute. I'm
Well,
sorry.
the Raven guy, the guy that flies the ravens.
Yeah.
I held that thing. I'll tell you what, dude. When you get up close to them birds, they're no joke, man.
No, you realize. I mean, it sounds funny to be afraid of a bird, but when you look at those talons
and
the beaks,
dude,
I mean, they can mess you up. They will mess you up.
You know, they used to be dinosaurs.
Yeah,
that's where I think the dinosaurs went.
Right.
They all became birds because Earth was on fire. They had to like fly above it and shit, and get out of there. So I think the T-Rex. If you had to say what modern day bird you think the T-Rex would have been, what do you think it would have been?
Probably like the vulture or something.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Something
like
wrong. Yeah,
buzzard.
Yeah,
like
buzzard.
just a buzzard, man. Isn't that a weird name for a bird, by the way?
A buzzard?
A buzzard.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know what it means.
I don't know either. My owl story though is I used to DJ at Howard County Conservancy. People would rent it out for weddings or corporate events and things.
Right. They have birds there.
Well, they're outside. There's this giant cage where they keep an owl out there, and I was just
mesmerized
by it. I sat out there for like 20 minutes just staring at this bird the whole time. I mean, they're wild creatures.
When I lived up in Baldwin, a bald eagle landed on the field about 100 yards from me and my little kids. And I slowly, I mean so slowly, closed, get ground on it. Probably got to about 30 yards.
Wow.
And it turned and stared at me, and I stopped, and I had a phone, and I took a picture. I swear to you, Matt, I mean, we're sitting down, but head to toe, that bird was this tall, dude. I mean, massive.
Yeah.
And when it takes off, it's majestic. Like, you hear people talk about eagles, but until you see one close, that is a majestic looking animal.
I agree, man. It's the same with owls, because you just reminded me of a story. I was working the overnight at one of my first radio stations, the Underground, back in the day, and I was driving home. It's probably 2:00 in the morning, and as I'm pulling, there was no street lights around where my house was, and on the stop sign up there was a giant owl just perched on top of this thing, and I slowly approached it, and I just sat there and watched it.
And they'll stare right back at you, man.
And then, like you said, it took off in this majestic flight.
It's unreal.
It was a spiritual experience.
Yeah, man. That eagle. Have you ever been up to the Susquehanna, to the dam?
Oh, yeah.
You ever see the eagles?
No.
Oh, dude, you got to take Harmony up there. I forget. Right now, I think is the time of year.
Is that right?
Dude, I mean, and you'll see 50 people out there with cameras.
Yeah.
Dude, they come down and they go in the water and grab fish.
These are eagles, huh?
Eagles.
Because I've seen eagles back when I've been on the NCR trail, but not up close. I mean, they're like way off in the woods.
Do you have a good camera?
Yeah.
Take it, and man, you zoom in on these things, and they're so majestic, man. And when they come down and grab something out of the water, a fish.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dude, and you watch it, and you're like, oh, my God, man. Have you seen the footage of that? I don't know what kind of bird it is. It might be an eagle, but it's a massive bird. Grabs a baby cub, and then the mother jumps up.
I think I have seen it.
And grabs that eagle.
It's terrifying, yeah.
And it kills the eagle or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But that thing picked that baby up, and it got about 6 feet in the air, 7 feet, and that mother cat went, wow, and put its arms around that bird and brought it back down.
Well, have you ever seen the videos of the big birds going after humans?
Oh,
like children in the there's one behind a windshield in a car, and it's going after it.
Pecking at it.
Yeah. And then there's another one where it's in the field coming down to a stroller.
Oh my God.
I think it's horrifying.
Yeah, man. And they can see for like miles.
Yeah.
Crazy vision. Wow. All right, man. Well, this episode of Bird Talk was brought to you by Natalie's Seafood Kitchen. Everybody watching, thank you for putting up with it. We're getting this technical stuff figured out. We might have to do a little, fun drive soon.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out.
We got to buy some new equipment.
We're going to figure it out. Yeah, we got to figure it out by next Saturday, because we're going to be a Trifecta food truck.
By the way, if anyone out there knows where we can rent a really strong hotspot, if you happen to be in that business, that needs to be able to upload video and audio at the same time,
contact us now,
please.
Yeah.
We are willing to rent whatever we need to do. Don't kill us with it. But if you know someone, spread the word. If you know people in that business that we're looking for it, it's going to be in Timonium, Maryland, next Saturday. We could use the help. All right, Matt, get us the hell out of here.
Well, check out some of our merch. We've got T-shirts, hoodies, hats, all kinds of Mickey Talk stuff available. And it's a great way to support the show. MickeyTalks.com is where you can get that. And remember to get your Trifecta Food Truck Festival tickets.
Yes.
We'll be there next Saturday.
Hammer Jokes open October 3rd and 4th. If you go to my Facebook page, you will see a video there. And the links for my tickets are in my Facebook page. Please, I could really use the support October 3rd and 4th for the grand opening of Hammer Jokes.
And we'll see you guys Monday, I guess, right?
Sounds great. See everybody Monday.